okay. You say that you don't feel me now. I feel like I'ma live somehow. Your love never meant much to me. Love never meant much to me. Your love never meant much to me. Your love never meant much.
Born from the ether, I just appeared out of cloud. Stimulating world. Rick was coming out like you Wrigley. I watch my mouth, child. He don't pronounce my name correct. Rules are gotta be rules, any exceptions, and I'm not a leader.
Live from Philadelphia, all set for baseball from the home of the Phillies at Citizens Bank Park. Game number 3 of this new season between the Atlanta Braves and the Philadelphia Phillies. It's Phillies baseball next on the show. Chase Anderson gets the ball for Philadelphia in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
This guy really struggled last year. This season's going to be about a bounce back year. Real ugly ERA last year. He has a lot to prove to himself and to his teammates that he's a much better pitcher than he was last year.
And stepping in, Ozzie Albies. And we are ready for some daytime baseball.
Second baseman, Ozzie Albies.
First pitch on its way. Underway now in the Sunday finale as the game's first pitch is taken for ball 1. Dan Dero, these Phillies, as they begin play here today, they come into this one in good spirits, fresh off their first victory of the new campaign last time out.
Yeah, Matty, a lot of things trending in the right direction for this team. They won their last game, they scored a bunch of runs, and let's see if they continue that today.
And that's the first down. So now to the plate, Orlando Arcia. Here's the first pitch to him. Taken, but that catches the inside part of the plate. Game time temperature just a tick under 50 this afternoon. 49 degrees here at first pitch. Bases are empty, one man out. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. And there are the umpires assigned to this one. Balls and strikes belong to Mr. Jerry Hillsdale.
Dero, Jerry Hillsdale might be one of the more solid everyday umpires in the league right now.
Yeah, I think he's one of the best in the business, Dan. High praise all around. You go into both meetings with the managers, and what do? They rave about Jerry Hillsdale.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. The next 1-2 pitch. High in the air down the right field line. Harper giving chase. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. And here's Ronald Acuna Jr. now. In 8 at-bats in the series, he's collected 3 hits. First pitch of the AB on its way.
Oh, that's low.
The 1-0. Lifted down the line in left. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole.
You can really tell they're trying to keep the ball in on this big slugger right here.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt. But he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
Just getting started here in Philly. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going.
Ball
2 as the breaking ball misses inside.
I don't blame the pitcher one bit for trying to get the chase right there. He's been fouling everything off. He's still got the entire arsenal open to him. So we'll see what pitch he comes with next.
Here's another 2-2.
I know the fans love the souvenirs, but the battle between the pitcher and batter right here is what makes the game great.
2-2 pitch is fouled away.
Hey, 3 foul balls in a row right here, searching for that put-away stuff.
Here's a little chopper up the middle. He's got to hurry, and the off-balance throw will be too late, so a good effort that time, but it's an infield single.
Yeah, nobody on right there, Dan. 2 outs. It's not every day you see a guy pick him up and put him down like him getting down to first base right there. Bought himself a base hit.
Well, I'd say what, there's a couple of things you can do. It doesn't take a lot of talent to hustle, and it doesn't take talent to be on time, and he hustled out of the box, turned what could have been a ground out to end the inning into an infield single.
Circle change and a beauty. It's 0-2. Oh, and he hammers it to deep right field. Not quite out of here. It's off the out-of-town scoreboard. And the run will score as the Braves strike first, deleted 1-0.
That's why you have to close the door when you can. They had 2 outs, but the 3-hole hitter rips a single, bringing the cleanup man to the plate, and he does what he's paid to do, cash in an RBI opportunity with a well-hit double.
And that'll bring in Marcelo Zuna as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. Runner in scoring position with Sagan. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
I know that fastball registered at about 92, 93, but I guarantee you it looked about 4 to 5 miles an hour.
But we'll have to press pause as that strike 3 to retire the side. One for the Braves on the Freddie Freeman double. Bottom of the first coming up. It's now 1-0 Atlanta.
I'm switching up my energy. My enemies feel like I got hundreds of them. No love for me. Y'all ain't in the streets.
Max Fried gets the ball in game 3 of the series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, you think this guy's tough to hit? Take a look at that ERA in the low 2s last season. If he pitches like that again this year, he's going to be awfully tough. He's going to be fun to watch in this one.
The windup and the 0-1. Right over the top with that curveball, and it's 0-2.
Well, the key for him on the mound is to keep the ball down. Certainly, hollow of the knee or lower. Sinker changeup guy, if he's going to succeed against this lineup, he's got to keep the ball down.
So it was a swinging strike 3. Gene Segura is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning. That brings up Alec Bohm. As he'll take a look at ball 1. Guys, one of D-Row's former employers, the Braves, as they begin play here this afternoon. It's official now. They will not go 162-0 as they were handed their first loss of the season last time out.
Yeah, Matty, you can't win when you're giving up that many runs. The pitcher was missing over the heart of the plate, not executing down.
And a great diving effort there, but it'll just tip off his glove, and it's a base hit.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player. Fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
And Bryce Harper will dig in at the plate as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Bohm stands at first with 1 out. Pulled toward right center field. Acuna giving chase. He gets there, and that's the 2nd out.
Batting fourth, the first baseman, Freed.
And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins, hoping to stay hot. He had a couple of hits, including a home run yesterday. First pitch on its way.
Nope, that's a ball.
Now the 1-0. A swing and a miss, strike one.
One ball, one
What I
strike.
love right there is just the freedom in that hack. He ain't trying to do anything but hit the baseball as far as he can.
The 1-1 home.
Yeah, Matty, you see the same pitch 3 times in a row and you find yourself down 1-2 in the count. Your head starts to get on a swivel here. Is he coming back with it 4 times, or do I have to sit on something else?
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here now the 2-2. Fouled off. The 2-2 one more time.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
The 2-2 one more time. Hits the top of the zone. He struck him out looking. Phillies strand 1. It remains 1-0. Here's the Panda now, Pablo Sandoval. His lifetime batting line against Chase Anderson. He's 1 for 3. First offering on its way. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. In his career, Sandoval has a slugging percentage a little over .425, a respectable number. Now a fastball that's taken close that time, but it's 1-1. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. High in the air out to center field. Quinn is there, and he has it for the first out.
Batting seventh, the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud.
So 1 down, no one aboard. And up next, the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch.
0-1.
1 out, nobody on. Strike 2 called on the inner half. 0-2
No
now.
balls, 2 strikes.
And he got him. Stepping up is Christian Pache. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. And now the first pitch. Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Pulled high in the air out to left field. McCutchen gets there for the catch, and that ends the inning. Braves are set down 1-2-3, and after an inning and a half, it's 1-0. So here is JT Realmuto. His career numbers in this matchup. He carries a batting average of .389. He's also hit a couple of home runs against him. He's ready. Here's the first pitch.
Ball 1, no strike.
The 1-0 pitch on the way. Count now a ball and a strike. Freeman is over to take a look at it. The 1-1. On a line, that's a base hit into left field. So the Phillies get a man on to start out the inning. That base hit was screaming off the bat, and our show track technology more than confirms it. 111 miles an hour was the exit velocity of that line drive. Here's Andrew McCutchen now, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike one. And it's fouled away. Oh, and 2, here it is. And he struck him out.
Just flat out frozen there. Nothing too deceptive about that four-seam fastball. So I think he wasn't expecting it at all.
Ronald Torreyes the next to bat, as he'll pick on the first pitch and line one back up the middle, and that's a base hit. At the plate now is Roman Quinn. His career numbers against this pitcher: he's hitless in 6 tries. First delivery to him. There's the big breaking ball, and it's by him for a strike.
Good thing he didn't make contact with that pitch. Only thing he could do is probably hit that on the ground. It could be a double play ball.
Comes set with the 0-1. And he pumps the fastball by him at 94. It's 0-2.
Yeah, Matty, I'm going to need a better approach out of the 8-hole hitter. He's hitting in the bottom of the order for a reason. He's got to be willing to work the count, grind it, get this pitch count up, and get on for the boys in front of him.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Roman Quinn becomes out number 2 this inning.
Anderson.
At the plate now, Chase Anderson, as he'll take a good look at a curveball that sweeps right across the zone in there for the first strike. And he popped him up. And no one will get this one.
Hey, I know it's the pitcher at the plate, but he's going to grind it out right here. He's got a chance to help himself, and nothing's a bigger backbreaker to a team than watching the pitcher drive in a run.
A 1-ball, 2-strike count to the Phillies pitcher. Real Muto at second. Torreyes at first. 2 out in the inning. Now a flare out toward right center. Here comes the right fielder. He makes the catch. What a play on the run to end the inning. Phillies leave a couple. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Plate is Max Breed, as we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. And just misses off the inside for ball 1. That evens it up 1-1. And now pitch on the way. A ballman, 2 strikes.
Count is 1 and 2.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ozzie Albies. Second appearance here. He grounded out to start the ball game. first offering on its way.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
1-1. And it'll remain 1-2 as this is fouled back right off the catcher's mask that time, as he may need a second to clear the cobwebs here. Had to wait back on the changeup, and he did a good job just to make contact. Here he comes again, 1-2.
Hey, have an AB right here. I know it's frustrating the heck out of the pitcher. You keep fouling these pitches off, maybe one misses over the heart of the plate.
Did well just to make contact there as he spoils off a good changeup. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going.
6 fouls in a row. This is turning into one of those epic at-bats. Who's going to blink first? Is the pitcher going to continue to attack the zone, or is the hitter going to come outside it?
On pitch number 10 is the one that finally does it as he strikes out after a long battle here.
Oh, man, he's been absolutely getting overmatched at the plate the last couple of games. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone. So clearly this pitching staff, they figured out how to attack this guy. We'll see if he can make any adjustments.
Next to bat, Orlando Arcia. Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Quinn able to track it down for the 3rd out. Down in order go the Braves, but they lead it 1-0.
Bounce to that, just bounce to that. Everybody when it come, I'm announcing it. I'm always gonna get it.
Bottom of the inning now, and stepping in is the veteran shortstop, Gene Segura.
The shortstop, Gene Segura.
First pitch coming, here it is. Hit hard up the middle. And a base hit, so he goes after the first pitch he sees, and he's on to open up the inning.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
If you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
At the plate, Alec Bohm. Popped up. Freeman over to his left, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
The right fielder, number 3.
So the next to bat will be Bryce Harper. Flew out in his only at-bat so far.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Big swing, but he just gets a piece of it. Strike 1. 0-1 the count to Bryce Harper. Right side. One there. Onto the pitcher covering, and it's in time. A double play, and the inning is over. So no runs on one base hit, no errors, and no one left on. 3 innings complete. It's the Braves 1 and the Phillies nothing. Start of the 4th upcoming, but first, Heidi Watney standing by with a report.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the Braves offense with their manager Brian Snitker during the commercial break. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Acuna digs in now. They'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th. Now here's the first offering. And And that misses for ball one.
This guy's been really on point so far, but it's not getting any easier. He has to get through 4, 5, and 6 right here.
Advantage count 2-0 to the Braves center fielder. 2-1 after the foul ball there. 50th pitch of the game on its way. A high fastball is in there.
Hey, usually the second time through the order you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating and feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
3-2 full count. And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin stanza number 4.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving on up where he can really hurt you.
So next up will be Freddie Freeman. An RBI double is what he was credited with his first time around.
Yeah, he did a great job to go down and get that one his last at bat. But I got to think they're going to pitch him up, maybe elevate something in the zone. Interested to see how he approaches this next AB.
First pitch on the way. Here's a swing and a ground ball. This is foul for the first strike. A ball and a strike now to the Braves first baseman, using the slide step to try to control the running game.
Oh, you have to love it. You know, Matt, we have so many of these games that are 12-10 and 9-8. It's nice to see a low-scoring pitcher's duel for once. Hey, after the double in his first at-bat, looks like he's trying to pitch around this guy a little bit.
Acuna gets his lead at first, nobody out. Pitch popped up, and this is going to wind up a foul ball. 2-2.
Got to believe that runner from first is going to be in motion, especially in this situation. As an offensive player, just hit something hard because those defenders are going to be moving.
This is hit the other way out toward left field. After it is McCutchen. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning. 1 out, runner at first, and that'll bring up the big RBI bat of Marcell Ozuna. From the stretch, just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Runners on first with 1 down. He's running. Not in time as he just gets in ahead of the throw. Well, that stolen base was about as bang as they come, and as Show Track demonstrates to us right here, it was his top speed that really made all the difference. He's definitely got wheels, and they were on display there. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Helping him out here as he swings and misses to fall behind a ball and 2 strikes.
Hey, he's got great feel for that pitch right there. He can throw it anytime he wants for a strike.
Leaps high as he makes the catch. Well done.
Boy, every pitcher needs a little bit of help. How about this? This infielder makes a terrific catch on this line drive, probably saving a run from scoring.
2 gone now in the Braves half of the 4th. And up next, former World Series MVP Pablo Sandoval. First pitch of the AB now.
He's got a good feel for his off-speed pitches second time through the order, and we just saw 3 in a row.
Comes set, the 0-1. This is skied into short left center. McCutchen is after it. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Braves strand 1, but they hold a 1-0 lead. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And here comes the first baseman, Rhys Hoskins.
The first baseman, Rhys Hoskins.
fielding the overshift here. Now the pitch.
Ball, that's out.
This guy's been throwing the ball great so far, but he's going to be tested here. 4, 5, and 6 coming up this part of the lineup.
Ball
Two
2
balls,
now.
no strike.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
That's ball
Down
three.
low, and the clock thickens here. 3-0.
Hey, throwing the ball great up until this point. Don't want to allow a leadoff walk. Needs to just focus in on his mechanics right here.
3-1.
Hey, make no mistake about it. This lineup's going to have to get going and get a little bit more aggressive. This guy's pounding the zone.
And that misses for ball 4. It's a leadoff walk that starts the bottom of the 4th.
Well, they haven't been able to scratch a run across yet, so maybe this walk will jumpstart their offense a little bit.
Next to hit is JT Realmuto. First delivery to him.
That's the
Ball 1 as he lays off below
Count
the
1-0.
zone. The 1-0 home.
2-0.
Sometimes you got to be aggressive offensively, but sometimes you just let the pitcher dig his own grave. Patience and discipline seem to be the way to go right here.
Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
I love that pitch right there. An aggressive fastball that catches the corner. The hitter knew it was coming and still couldn't do anything with it.
Now the 2-1. And there he goes towards second. Count even at 2-2. From the stretch. Drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
No mistake what he was sitting on. Fastball, middle of the plate, kept his hands back, stayed through the baseball, and delivers the hard hit line drive.
So the next hitter to dig in will be Andrew McCutchen as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. First time up, he went down looking. One and one to Andrew McCutchen. Hoskins over at second. Realmuto on at first with nobody out. Now the fastball is swung on and missed.
1 and 2.
I mean, he's coming right after him, Matty. 3 fastballs in a row.
Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Again, a 1-2. Fouled away. No runs, 5 hits, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. Sharp ground ball to third. Sandoval has it. There's one. On to first, the double play.
Oh, that's a rally killer right there. They were in great shape with 2 on and nobody out. But the double play is the last thing you want in that situation. Just a runner at third now, but there's 2 outs.
Into the box, Ronald Torreyes. And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right. He singled in his first AB. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. There seem to be different philosophies on it, so Dan, what was your approach in 0-2 counts?
My philosophy is this. I think the last thing you want to do is throw non-competitive pitches, Matt. Throw something down in the zone or just...
Meanwhile, this ball gets down. It's a base hit. Notch one in the score column as the runner from third crosses the plate. It's 1-1.
Dan, you were one pitch away from getting out of this. 2 outs, 2 strikes on the batter, and he's able to throw out a ribby knock.
Zero, it's hard to get more frustrated than that as a pitcher. You're 1 pitch away from getting out of a lot of traffic on the bases, getting into the inning, and next thing you know, you give up a 2-out, 2-strike base hit. Nothing more frustrating for a pitcher than to have that happen.
Roman Quinn is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. Struck out in his first at-bat. Now the 1-0 is looked at for the first strike.
1-1.
And he'll miss the target there with a curveball, and it's 2-1 now.
Hey, after those 2 breaking balls missed, you have to be sitting on a fastball right here.
All even now, 2-2. And this one runs in on him as he can't get his arms extended. A great pitch there, and the inning is over. Phillies get a couple of hits here, and it leads to 1 on the scoreboard. Now to bat, Travis d'Arnaud. 0 for 1, went down looking his first time up.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1. Really feels like he's just on cruise control out there on the mound right now.
Boy, this is the type one. You kind of get the feeling like the next team that scores is going to win this one.
Changeup laid off down around the shins. A couple of lefties start to get loose now in the bullpen. And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Popped him up. Hoskins moving to his left. Makes the play, 1 away.
Now batting.
Next it'll be Christian Pache. Flew out last time up. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike. 0-1.
That elevated fastball right there, that is the biggest change in the game today for me. When I first came up, a lot of guys working that Greg Maddux east to west.
Behind 0-2 now. 0-2 count, and the pitch.
Ball 1.
Hey, the fish ain't biting there on that 0-2 breaking ball, but you got to be careful because this pitcher might throw him another one.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
He went with the off speed there once he got him to 0-2, but now that they both missed, I think we'll see more of a challenge pitch here. You don't have to give in, but you can't be too cute either.
Fastball well outside.
Not what you want to do on the mound, go from 0-2 to 3-2, but credit the man in the box for being patient even with 2 strikes.
And This is swung on and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 5th.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
In now, Max Fried. As he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. That one catches the edge of the zone, called a strike. Popped up. Bohm has a play, and he makes the catch to retire the side. Braves are set down 1-2-3. Halfway home, all even at 1 apiece. And we're back from Citizens Bank Park in Philadelphia. Let's check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to catch up with manager Joe Girardi during the commercial break about the Phillies offense. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
Thank you, Heidi. Adam Hazley will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 40, Adam.
First pitch on its way. And he fouls this one off. Oh, and 1, here it comes.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Swing and a line drive. But this will be taken in out there at short, and that's the first out of the inning. Gene Segura standing in. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. And he lays off there, 1-0. 1 out, nobody on. A ball and a strike to the Phillies leadoff man.
Hey, that's the modern game right now. North-south. Elevate that high fastball and bury stuff in the dirt. Completely different from the east-west we came up playing.
On to Freeman at first, and there are 2 away now.
Up
next to hit, Alec Bohm. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. First pitch on the way.
Whoa, that's down.
Hey, this guy's got to be pretty proud of what he's done so far. It's never easy to pitch on the road, but to have this kind of outing in a ballpark that is notoriously known as being hitter-friendly, it's been a treat to watch.
The 1-0 is taken, strike 1. 2 out, nobody on. Just behind the fastball there, 2 strikes now.
Not likely to see a 4th fastball in this situation. I'm going to eliminate the fastball if I'm at the plate right here.
High chopper to third. And the throw goes right over the head of Freeman at first. And he's going to make it up to second base safely as he's in there. My word.
This could have been much worse for the first baseman here. He goes up for the throw, leaving his feet, and exposes himself to a potentially devastating collision. He's lucky he didn't get taken out right here.
Next to dig in will be Bryce Harper. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. No hits to this point. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. And they take the lead. It's gone. A two-run home run here for Bryce Harper. Second home run early in the year, and it gives the Phillies a 3-1 lead.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number one, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
Next to bat will be Rhys Hoskins. As he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. The windup and the 0-1.
Ball.
And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Hard liner to center field. Acuna finds some space out there for the catch to retire the side. But the fighting strike for a pair, both coming on this two-run home run. Through 5 innings, it's now 3-1 Philly. Number 31 is on, and he'll take over on the mound in relief.
Number 31.
New inning set to get underway, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Ozzie Albies.
Offense needs to get going right here. You want to try and tighten up this game a little bit before it starts to get into that territory where you're going to start seeing the back end of each bullpen.
First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. Now a pitch on the way.
Someone on this offense needs to take it upon themselves to have a quality AB and start the line moving again.
The 1-1 home. This one's flared off to the right side. Torreyes backs up a bit, and he takes charge for the first out. And now Orlando Arcia. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. First offering on its way. And that fastball's taken, but catches the outer third.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
We're in the 6th inning here in a 3-1 ball game. And a fastball swung on and hit to second. Torreyes fields it cleanly. In time to first, and there are 2 away. Next, here is Ronald Acuna. It was a walk in his last trip. Now here's the first offering. And a ball 1-0.
Wouldn't mind a pitcher expanding the zone a little bit more and using his aggressiveness against them.
Ball and a strike. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. And he misses 2-1. One run, 2 hits, and 1 error on the Atlanta line score. Can't find the zone there, and it's 3-1.
A 3-1 count, tying run on deck. Good spot to be a hitter right now. You have to look for something middle in.
Into the windup and the pitch. Now a ball hit high down the left field line, but back in amongst the spectators. Foul.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk him, so what? That's better than him putting one in the seats.
Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Down in order go the Braves, and it remains a 3-1 ball game. Into the box, JT Realmuto singled in his last at bat.
The catcher, JT Realmuto.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Ball 1, no
Some
strike.
activity out in the bullpen now as a couple of left-handers begin to stir. The 1-0. Slow little grounder left side. And quickly there's one down to lead off the frame. Next it'll be Andrew McCutchen. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Here's the first pitch. Now McCutchen belts one, carrying well to left field. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. It's a solo shot off the bat of Andrew McCutchen. First home run of the campaign for him, and the Phillies have opened it up now. It's 4-1.
Well, his first home run of the season is a memorable one. As we take a look at it here, you can see that it was 50-50 if it was going to stay fair. But somehow, he wills it just enough until, clank, it hits off the foul pole for a homer.
On his way out to the mound now is the Atlanta skipper, and it would appear he's seen enough of his starter this afternoon. So he'll depart after 5 1/3 innings of work and with no shot to win the decision. Drew Smiley will come on in relief as he'll make his second appearance of the season so far. Into the box now, Ronald Torreyes. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. Previous battles with Drew Smiley, just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. The 0-1 delivery. And they go away here. It's a called strike, 0-2.
So 2 pitches in a row on the outside corner for strikes. You think he stays out there?
I think he does. One thing you don't want to do, though, Matt, it's not a good idea to throw the same hitter, the same pitch 3 times in a row, back to back to back, but I think he might throw it here.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time.
Flip a coin right here with this next pitch. After throwing 2 fastballs to get ahead, he's been able to lay off both those off-speed pitches. Looks like he's seeing it pretty good.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Skied into very shallow right. Pache will come in a bit and put it away for the second out of the inning. Digging in, the switch hitter, Roman Quinn. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch.
Ball one.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. May have gotten a piece of that one, but no matter, it's 1-1.
You could tell by the hitter's balance after that swing that he's seeing the ball really good. His timing is right there, and I expect him to catch something clean.
The 1-2.
That's ball 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time. One scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. 4, 5, and 6 coming up to start the 7th. It's now 4-1 Philadelphia. Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. Due up are the 4, 5, and 6 hitters, and they're hoping that this is the part of the lineup that can get something going.
Yeah, only 1 run on the board so far for them. They just haven't had consistently good at bats.
Now here it comes. Clearly off with his timing on that one, a swinging strike.
This is why the manager pencils these guys in the middle of the order. Big spot, time for them to get back in this game with a couple quality ABs.
0-2 count. Here's the pitch. Low and away with that one. It's 1-2.
Right guy, right spot. This is one of the better hitters in their lineup. Just the guy they want to see coming up now to get this inning going.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7. Here's Marcell Ozuna. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. First offering on its way. A high fastball is in there. Big swing at the knuckle curve, gets nothing but air. 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Here's a fly ball, well hit. McCutchen going back to the track, to the wall. And a climbing attempt at the wall, but this ball is gone. So a solo shot down the line in left. First home run of the campaign for him. And the Braves have cut things to a 4-2 score.
Yeah, everyone in the stadium, including the guy in the mound, knew it was just a matter of time until this guy cranked one out of here. Well, that's the first one of the year, and many more are sure to follow.
Stepping in now, Pablo Sandoval. He'll take a look at the pitch too low. It's ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. And good patience here from Sandoval. It's 2-0 now.
This is a spot you really don't want to be in with a great hitter like that. You can't just lay one in there, but you also don't want to run the count to 3-0.
3-0 now.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
Here it comes to 3-0. Is in there for strike 1.
Yeah, this is one of my biggest pet peeves in the game, when guys get count leverage and take fastballs. It's a game of fastballs. You calibrate everything off the heater. Surprising take right there.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. That'll miss to Sandoval, who displays some rare patience that time. It's ball 4.
Well, it's obvious that earlier home run he gave up is still on his mind. He had him 3-2, but he didn't want to give him anything over the heart of the plate to hit, so we'll see if that walk comes back to hurt him.
David Hale will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7 spot in the lineup following the double switch. Brad Miller is into the ball game as well, as he'll slide into the pitcher spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch. Here's the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud, 0 for 2 on his line thus far. First pitch of the AB now. Curveball taken for a strike on the inside.
0-1's the count.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Runners on the move for second. Drilled to first. A dive, and he knocks it down. On the recovery throw is in time to get the out at first. What a heads-up play. So a runner at second. 2 down now. And up next will be Christian Pache. Now the first pitch. Got him to go up the ladder there for strike 1.
It's funny. That pitch, I can picture being in the box. That pitch looks so good to hit, and why does no one ever get to it? A good executed high fastball usually blows 9 out of 10 guys away.
One and 2 now as that one's fouled off. Working for the punch out and the offering.
2 and 2.
Inside and a hair low. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes. Heading out towards shallow right. Harper has a read on it, and that's the 3rd out. 1 for the Braves in the inning, and it comes courtesy of the long ball. Get up and stretch. Home half of the 7th coming up. It's the Phillies 4 and the Braves 2. So stepping in is Brad Miller. He's newly entered into the ball game, so this will be his first trip to the plate here in inning number 7. Here it comes. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. A 1 pitch on its way. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Fastball swung on and missed.
Hey, he's got excellent stuff working right now. Somebody has to make an adjustment. You're seeing a lot of late swings. No one's getting the front foot down. No one's getting the barrel to the baseball.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
Boy, there's nothing like seeing a good power pitcher that has a good fastball. What does he do? He just throws his good fastball right by, brings the express. No chance to put that ball in play.
And that'll bring up Gene Segura. As he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. The 1-0 is taken for ball 2. 7th inning here at the ballpark. 4-2 our score. Outside, 3-0 now.
Well, he knows it, but this is the kind of guy you just have to go right after. He's not the biggest threat with the bat, so it's time to challenge him right here.
The 3-0.
That's a real nice location with that fastball up and in on the hands. Hard to do much with that because a hitter really can't extend his arms very easily.
The 3-1 pitch. And he loses him on a breaking ball.
When a guy's been swinging the bat as well as he has in this series, you definitely want to take the bat out of his hands. A free pass to first is better than what he's been doing the last couple of games.
Ready now is Alec Bohm, who came around to score last time after reaching on an error. for the first pitch, a check at first. And the runner back. First pitch on its way.
What a well-executed fastball right there, down and away. If you're going to do any damage with that pitch, you have to think up the middle the other way, and you have to be diving and leaning out over that thing.
And there's ball one.
Hey, that backdoor breaking ball just missed. He had a chance to run it to 0-2.
Well outside with the curveball for a ball.
Well, that curveball just doesn't look to have the same snap on it that it normally does. Both of those last two have been pretty flat, and that's a pitch he relies on coming in out of the bullpen.
Freeman is over, and he tucks it away for the second out. Bryce Harper will stand in again as we flash you back to the middle innings here. This was a big blow, a two-run home run that really got his guys going. Here's the first pitch. Ball one. Segura is off at first with two away. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone.
Well, this is a spot you'd like to be in. 2-0, good hitter. He's going to turn it loose right here.
From the belt, the pitch. High drive deep down the left field line. A ball that's carrying. And he makes the catch in the corner. One left for Philadelphia as they can't add to their 4-2 lead. You ain't from where you say you from. You ain't done what you say you done. We don't believe that. You ain't from where you say you from. Austin Riley is going to be asked to get things going here as a lead off the top of the 8th.
Number 27, Austin Riley.
Now the first pitch. Sliced hard on the ground. And this is going to find its way into right for a base hit. And the leadoff man's on to start the 8th.
The batter number 1, second baseman, Ozzie.
So up steps Ozzie Albies as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Ready with the 0-1.
These are the moments that don't always show up on the highlight film right here. Big spot. They have a chance right here. This guy mixes in a knock. They have a chance to get right back in this game. If not, if he grounds into a double play, it's pretty much over.
Getting late, 4-2 our score as we play the 8th inning. Again, another foul ball. Fouled off.
You know, taking you inside the mind of a batter right here, you can't get in auto swing mode. You still have to control the strike zone.
High in the air out to center field. Quinn will settle under it to make the play for the first out as the runner will have to head back to first. Archie Bradley gets the call as he'll pitch with 1 gone in the top of the 8th. Orlando Arcia will be the first to greet him here as he'll stand in with a runner at first and 1 away. From the belt, the pitch.
Hey, that's a quality take right there.
He knows the pitcher's trying to get him to hit a ground ball and roll two.
Set to deliver the 0-1. Swung on, but it's pulled foul wide of third. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Hit softly on the ground to first. The second for one. On to first. And talk about doing the job out of the bullpen. One batter, 2 outs, and the inning is over. No runs on a hit, no errors, and no one left. Home half of the 8th, straight ahead. Philadelphia is on top, 4-2. Luke Jackson is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 77, Luke Jackson.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And digging in is the big-time power threat, Rhys Hoskins. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Lays off 1-0. That's smoked, but right into the shift. Garcia fields it cleanly, and the throw almost got away there, but a nice play to reach up and glove it, and then come straight down on the bag as they record the first out of the inning. Those jump throws are always some of the most exciting plays you'll see. So here it is again with Showtrack. Shows off some great range, and is still somehow able to get a lot behind the throw as his momentum was taking him the other way. Not everybody can make that play. To the plate now, JT Realmuto. He squares it up and hits a bolt to left center. A dive, and oh, he can't hang on. Oh, and the throw's wide as it gets by him at second. And he'll reach second now with one away.
Well, that's what he gets for trying to do too much. And instead of eating it and holding him on first, he panics a bit and sails the throw. Now he's got a man in scoring position and nobody to blame but himself.
So now to the plate, Andrew McCutchen, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Now some action in the Braves bullpen as they'll stand up a right-hander to get loose. Down low, and the plot thickens here, 3-0. From the belt, kicks and deals. Realmuto, the runner at second with one away. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
Count is 3-2.
And it's fouled away.
Hey, if he's going to execute that curveball, and that's the first one of the day, if he's going to execute it like that, be on the lookout for that one. That's going to be a big pitch for him today.
Lifted in the air out towards left center. Acuna giving chase. And he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the second out. Didi Gregorius will look to provide a little two-out thunder off the bench. He'll hit with a runner at second and 2 away. First delivery to him.
1-0.
Trying to add some padding to their lead in the form of that run standing out there at second base. The 1-0 is laid off for ball 2.
Now you can see he's working around this guy right here. Why not? First base is open. Walk wouldn't be the worst thing in this spot.
Two 2-0 pitch on the way.
Hey, that's just a nice get-me-over curveball there to steal a strike. I don't think he was looking for that one.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Got him to go down after that one, and it's 2-2.
Swing and a miss on a nasty slider right there. Always felt toughest pitch in the game. If you're a guy who liked to work the big part of the field, you were on that fastball middle away. That slider looked like a heater for about 56 feet 6 inches.
Phillies strand one, but they still lead this one 4-2. Jose Alvarado takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
46. Jose.
Set to start the 9th in this one, and next will be a speed threat in the form of outfielder Ronald Acuna.
Looking for base runners here as they're down 2 playing on the road. Not an easy thing to do.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And he's going to make the catch on the warning track. A fine running play there for the first out.
Jumped all over that first pitch of the inning, and he didn't miss it. Just wasn't able to steer it in a direction that resulted in a leadoff hit.
Into the box, Freddie Freeman, as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike 1. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Set to deliver the 0-1. And he misses with it 1-1.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. Ready on 1 and 2.
That's a
Now
ball.
a curveball stays inside. 2 balls and 2 strikes.
He might have to look for a different way to put this guy away on 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times, so he might be looking for it.
And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3 and 2. And that misses for ball 4 to Freeman as he'll work the walk.
I know one thing. He earned that free pass right there. He was tempted with some really good pitches, but he stayed disciplined and drew the walk.
So a runner at first now with 1 away, and that'll bring up big-time RBI man Marcell Ozuna. He's set and the pitch. A look, now the pitch.
2-0.
And here's a fastball that's nowhere near the zone. It's 2-0 now.
Well, you see this a lot. A guy comes out of the bullpen throwing bullets, but he has a tough time finding the zone. Trust me, velocity is a great weapon if the hitters are tempted to swing.
A 3-0. And he misses again, ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on balls.
The closer is supposed to slam the door on his opponent, but he left the door wide open with a walk there. We'll see if they can capitalize on it.
Next up, Pablo Sandoval. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Now here's the first offering. And that misses ball 1.
Ball 1, no
Ooh, he's really in trouble, and it's just getting worse and worse and worse. This guy needs to find the strike zone in the worst way.
He's ready. Here's the 1-0. And, looked like ball 2 below the knees, but it's ruled a strike, and that evens the count at 1-1.
Hey, this offense has this closer in trouble right here. They have to find a way to keep applying pressure. I don't know, everybody top step in the dugout. Get on this guy and make him nervous.
Now the 2-1.
Ball 3.
I love the approach out on the mound. Everything's down in the zone as it should be, but now you find yourself in a 3-1 count. Do you elevate a little bit more and get back in this zone, or do you just pitch around him?
And a 2-2 sinker falls in there. 3-2 now. Freeman on second. Ozuna is over at first with one away. And that misses. Ball 4, and he's going to need to settle down in a hurry now because he's in a peck of trouble.
I think he was trying to be a little too fine there, and a walk is the result. Well, the good news is he has a force at every base. The bad news, a single probably drives in a couple of runs.
Dansby Swanson will be summoned now to be the pinch runner.
Number 7.
Up next, Travis d'Arnaud. A base knock to the outfield could score the tying run from second. First pitch of the AB now.
So important getting ahead with the bases loaded. Already a difficult situation, so you don't want to make it any harder by falling behind in the count.
Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2.
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a heavy sinker with good downward action.
The 0-2 pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Harper has a read on it. Makes the catch. Here comes the runner from third. But not in time as the run scores, and the lead is trimmed to 1.
Got his job done there and made it look pretty simple. Got it into the outfield to bring home the first run of the game and pick up the RBI.
The batter will be Christian Pache. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind it because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery.
Count 1-0.
You know, because this is just a one-run game, this doesn't strike me as a situation where he's going to be working around a guy. I think he's going to challenge him right here.
The set and the 1-0. Looks at a sinker there that drops in 1-1. 1-1. Here it is. Down low, 2 balls and a strike.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
Big spot. 2 out, possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. And this is swung on and missed. So with that, they find themselves down to their final strike here this afternoon. Final strike for the Braves. In the dirt here. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. Out of the stretch, the 3-2 home. Fly ball to straightaway left. McCutchen is under it. Makes the catch, and that's the ball game.
Yeah, he does surrender 1 run, so it wasn't a flawless performance. But this game, you don't have to be perfect. You just have to be good enough to win. He was.
A 1-run finish, 4-3, the final tally today. The Philadelphia Phillies used a nice 5th inning to take the lead, and they never gave it back. Chase Anderson gets the win on the mound, his first of the year, as he gives up only 2 hits in 5 innings of work. Jose Alvarado records the save, his first of the year. So that will wrap things up. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Wackney, and our whole crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, head to theshow.com.
Everybody know y'all like the funk fake. Yeah, they gon' stick it with me like some duct tape. Coming easy to me, do that in one take. Yeah.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Philadelphia Phillies, 4 runs on 9 hits, no errors. They left 7 men on base. For Atlanta, 3 runs, 4 hits, 2 errors. They left 6 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 7 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.